What's up, YouTube? Matt Fragger back again, here with another fragrance review video for you. And today, what I wanted to do was just do a quick review, a quick run through on this fragrance, because in case anybody out there isn't aware of it, or if they see it in a rack store and they wonder if it's worth getting, or if you see it on a, like on a eBay, they sell it on eBay. Just kind of give you a quick rundown of what I think about it, and think a lot about it. Let me just say that. Presentation, I don't have the box. I got it at TJ Maxx rack store fine, 15 bucks. But the presentation of the bottle is beautiful. You got this gold cap with a velvet going all the way around it. What is that, velvet? Yes, it is. It's velvet. And then you got this classy looking bottle with the gold plate on the front. And this fragrance is actually cloning a fragrance by Dolce & Gabbana called Velvet Desert Oud. And the bottle looks almost identical. It's one of those deals like the Maison Alhambras when they did the Tom Ford signature line, when they did the Tom Fords, and the bottles were so similar and so like duplicate of the Tom Ford bottles. I think that they aren't allowed to sell them anymore or something. I haven't seen how the whole thing came out, but there was something there. Anyway, back to the review. This is a Middle Eastern, beautiful Middle Eastern fragrance, and you're gonna get like a Tom Ford oud wood kind of feel with this. I'm not saying that it's, Tom Ford oud wood, but there's that same kind of feel, that wearable oud. It's not too in your face. It's not animalistic. It's a really wearable, really gorgeous oud that's in here. And the actual Dolce & Gabbana version of this is called Velvet Desert Oud. This one is called Velvet Collection Desert Oud. So they just played around with the words a little bit, but it's pretty clear what this is cloning. I have not got a chance to smell the Dolce & Gabbana version, but I can tell you this here is incredible, an incredible fragrance for the money. And even if I would have paid 40 bucks for this, I would still feel like, man, I got a great deal. That stuff is amazing. Like, I would still have that opinion. It's just crazy that it was only $15. Hope you guys out there can find it for about that same price or close. I've seen it on eBay, a couple other places, but usually just eBay. And I don't know, I haven't checked the discounters for it, but it's definitely one that's worth looking for and trying to find. Or if you see in the rack store, you see this one, grab this up, because this is a beautiful fragrance. I'll tell you the notes. The same notes in this is the same exact notes that are in the Dolce & Gabbana version. You got incense, agarwood, oud, amber, and a musk. And that's it. That's the breakdown. You got 4 notes, and it's definitely Middle Eastern. If you like Middle Eastern fragrances, you're gonna love the hell out of this. It's a great Middle Eastern fragrance. The oud in it, again, is very wearable, very pleasant, very enjoyable. You get that kind of heady amber in the base there. I mean, not necessarily in the base, because there is only 4 notes here, but like closer in through the dry down in the fragrance, you get more of like a heady kind of a real bold feel, but with like a soft edge to it. But when you first spray this stuff, you can tell right away that at first spray, like, this is very unique and like I would say it sets itself apart from most fragrances in its uniqueness. Like, I don't have many in my collection that are anywhere close to this. Now, oud wood does come close to this. It has that same kind of feel. It's in the same vein, but this is very unique and very, very beautiful. I mean, this one, I could see a female wearing this too and loving it. It's definitely unisex. Here's that. Let me get you. idea what the atomizer looks like, it's a great atomizer on it. Look at that. It's almost like a pressurized spray, like it's a nice clean stream comes out and plenty of juice. Oh my God. Like, this is one of the first fragrances that I got in my collection. This is one of the very first ones that I started my collection with. And that, and then like your average Joes, like Dracar Noir and Burberry London, you know. But this is one of the first fragrances that I got in my collection, and I tell you what, I'm sitting here right now smelling this test strip, and I'm regretting not pulling this one out more often, because it is just 100%, in my book, in my opinion, the Mad Fragger gives the biggest hats off to this one ever. I give it a 10, and I haven't even told you about the performance. Man, the performance on this is equally lovely as the scent. The performance is great. I get 8 to 10 hours on it. If you spray it on your clothes, it's going to be there the next day, maybe a couple days later, actually. I mean, it really sticks around good. I think it's an eau de toilette, but hard as that may be to believe after I just explained the longevity on this thing. I think it is an eau de toilette. That's probably information that I should have been privy to if I'm going to do a review on this thing, huh? But I do not know that. It definitely performs well for whatever it is, whatever the concentration is, performs very well. And it's definitely worth picking up if you see it. It's worth trying to find and buying. I'm looked at the price point on the Dolce & Gabbana Velvet Oud is high. I mean, I don't remember the exact price, but it's over $100. It's over $100. It's a designer fragrance, and you know it's right in that kind of area. But it's over $100 is the point. And this here, I got this for $15, and again, I've never smelled Dolce & Gabbana's Velvet Oud, but if it's anything close to what this is, I'm thinking this might be one of those cases. Even I'd go so far as to say this is one of those cases where I think that it's possible that the clone outperforms and smells better than the original. It has to, because this is just so good. I can't say enough about it. I can't say that it's good enough times. Pick this up if you find it. You'll thank me later. You'll love this stuff. Anybody will love this stuff. It's very versatile. It's just easy to love. It's easy to enjoy. Unless you don't care for the Middle Eastern fragrance kind of vibe, if you don't like that incense kind of, I could see that. I mean, this is just completely my opinion, and I do like fragrances that have an incense note to them and a smoky kind of, like a smoky thing going on, and this is doing that and beyond that. I mean, I can't describe in enough positive terms how much I think you guys should go out and try to grab this. Thanks for watching my channel. Mad Fragger, glad to have you here. I'll see you next time.